Good evening to all. We are present today to celebrate LearnWare's virtual graduation ceremony 2021. In order to begin this event, I would like to call Ms. Abhinaya to present the welcome address.
Good evening, everyone. I welcome you all to LearnWare's virtual graduation 2021. In our previous awarding ceremony, we had the opportunity to get to see everyone and gather up physically during this important occasion. But because of the great disaster which we are still facing, we had to gather up for a virtual graduation ceremony. LearnWare as a team built with them by implanting and enhancing the knowledge of coding in the young minds has now embarked with the successful completion of 2 years, with having deliverance of more than 100 certificates. Also has extended its services, reaching out globally, surpassing the geographic barriers. The success is of a greater team feat and their accreditations are to be matched. We take great pride on this amazing occasion to see all our young coders receive the awards for their completion of selected courses with a tremendous effort, which has led them to learn one of the important skills of this 21st century. And we believe that this could to their major milestones in their life, as coding has now become a crucial skill of this era due to the massive growth in technology. Thank you. With a welcome note, I would like to take you all into the event. First, let's take a look back on our past awarding ceremony.
As we have taken a quick look of our last year's awards ceremony, now we warmly welcome our international partner from STEMpedia India, Mr. Abhishek Sharma, to share words of inspiration and well wishes to us all.
A very pleasant evening to all the parents, teachers and students who are present here today. My name is Abhishek and I'm the co-founder of STEMpedia India. We at STEMpedia feel so fortunate to have joined hands with LearnWare to bring artificial intelligence and machine learning education in Sri Lanka. And as partners of LearnWare, I feel very proud to be a part of LearnWare's first virtual graduation ceremony. And I thank all the parents who have encouraged their young ones and fueled their curiosity and allowed them to go beyond what the schools and books would ask them to. I thank all the students for being so curious, so innovative, for getting their hands dirty. I would like to congratulate all the students for graduating today, and I would love to congratulate everyone else who's still continuing their coding journey with LearnWare. To all the young minds, this doesn't stop here. Technology is changing very, very fast. Every 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, technology changes drastically. And if you want to stay ahead of the curve, you need to be very innovative. Remember, if you want to succeed in 2030 or 2035, no one probably will ask you what your grades are, which degree do you hold, but your hands-on learning, what you learned by getting your hands dirty would matter more. So remember, keep improving your skills, keep learning new and new things. Books are important, curricula is important, but it is also important to understand how the curricula shapes the real world, because that is how you're going to change it. That is how you're going to bring a revolution. So don't think twice about how old are you or what your books are asking you to do. Just go ahead, go wild. Think about all the technology around you. Learn about them. Try to use those technologies to make new and new things. Because only you can change your future. And only you can change the future of all of humanity. Right? You're the future. So I'll end this conversation by saying, keep DIY. Keep getting your hands dirty. Stay curious. Stay hungry. And remember, one day, only you can change the world. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your encouraging and inspiring words.
Next, I would like to invite the co-founder and the CEO of LearnWare Private Limited, Mr. Kulendra Nimeshanan, to talk a few words.
Good evening to all the parents, teachers, students who are presented here today. I would like to begin by thanking you for taking the time to attend our virtual graduation ceremony for the year 2021. Yes, we all are experiencing an unprecedented situation with the global COVID pandemic since March. Though COVID has disrupted the plans of our physical graduation, we remain committed to the celebrations to accomplish our students despite the prevailing situations. Thanks to the growing technological revolution that has kept us all connected today virtually. So, we started our journey 2 years ago with the aim to empower the young minds from all backgrounds to learn computer programming. Around the globe, children are being taught how to use computers and learn coding from early ages. We at LearnWare believe that coding is a fundamental learning requirement for kids regardless to the age, gender, and learning abilities. Our aim is to bring global tech education in Sri Lanka. As a result, we are so fortunate to have partners from the renowned tech education industries in the world. In 2019, we joined hands with Electric from China as an authorized partner and distributor for microbit-based electronics and robotics peripherals for Sri Lanka. Then in 2020, we recorded our second global partnership with Stempedia India for artificial intelligence and machine learning education, encouraging the young minds to learn the revolutionary technology of this era. And we didn't stop there. Recently, we also secured another partnership with Sri Lanka Technological Campus, also known as the SLTC Sri Lanka, providing online-based coding programs for after A-level students. During these 2 years of journey, we also became the members at Sluscom and FITIS to stamp our presence in the tech industry. At LearnWare, we achieve more than coding. We also help children to develop their creativity and resilience along their other skills. For example, if you would take electronics, we not only teach coding for electronics, but also we give them a foundation in building, drawing, and circuits with multiple experiments. I'm sure the students who have been with us, who have experienced this, would know it. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank our parents who have encouraged their children to develop their coding skills and staying connected with LearnWare continuously. So congratulations to all the coding graduates who have completed their program and getting awarded today. Don't give up your dreams, imaginations, and develop more your tech skills. On one day, you will bring a new revolution to this modern world. As Abhishek said, keep tinkering and inventing new things and coding new programs. We will always look forward to see our students growing and shining big. At last, for the students who are still continuing your coding journey with LearnWare, we hope to see you coding more and inventing big to change the future today. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, and good evening.
Thank you, Mr. Kulendra Nimeshanan. Now we are moving on to the awaited segment of our event, the announcement of the award winners. The first awarding category is for the completion of the Little Coders program. Mikhail Riaz, Rafael Riaz, Aishat Maisha binti Muzamil, Mershiha Shareen, Marina Amari Munipura, Anugi Jitanya Samarasinghe, Rania Mohinani, Uma Mohinani, Ahimsa Gopinath, Amisha Gopinath, Yindi Ananya Vanyarachi, Herisit Kesavan, Ihan Joshi, Amir Safran, Kanishram Ramachandran, Tenul Durmita Aturupana. Congratulations to our Little Coders for those who have completed and received their award for the Little Coders program.
Now, we are going to move on with awarding the juniors. Award Zara Zuhair, Savino Metsuka Vijay Gunasekara, Navaya Zoe Jaisingha, Arun Prasad Rohit Chain, Ramachandran Narun, Aishat Maisha binti Muzammil, Jaden Mahi Kalviandro Manipura, Anugi Jitanya Samarasinghe. Congratulations to all those who have received their awards for Code Juniors.
Special mention to our young coders who have received their award for both the Little Coders and the Code Junior program. Anugi Jitanya Samarasinghe, Aishat Maisha binti Muzamil.
Next, to make things more interesting, we are going to have a virtual drama on coding for future by LearnWare's young coders. The participants are as follows: Anugi Jitanya Samarasinghe, Kershit Kesavan, Emil Ajesh Jayavikrama, Adina Azreen Zahir, Rhea Amaline, and Nuha Qasim. Let us sit back and enjoy.
Ma, what do you think about coding classes? for the computer programming classes and she said it was so interesting to learn.
Maybe she wanted to get a job in the IT field, so it will be useful for her. But you have already told me that you want to become a doctor. So why do you want to learn coding? You just focus on your school studies.
No, Ma, it's interesting to listen the way she studies in the coding classes. Please, Ma, let me also join.
True that coding is only useful for those who work in the field of IT? Let us see what the future has to say about this. Hop on and hold tight. Let's go.
Hello, Dr. Tara and Dr. Lena. We have been offered a device from the Health Ministry to complete the operations with efficiency. And let us start with the training session.
Dr. Sam, what will be the device we have to work on?
Well, that is a good question. Have you heard about the Da Vinci surgical system? This machine was made by the American company Institute of Surgical and was approved by the Food and Drug Administration, which was designed to perform surgeries using the assistance of robotics. We will be using it for the training and we'll see how well you can work with it.
Sounds good.
Dr. Tara and Dr. Lena, please observe it. You both must control it and show me how you would do.
Dr. Sam, I'm pretty confident that I can work with this device.
My appreciation to you, Dr. Lena, for your confidence, but I would like to see how you both operate the device. Dr. Lena, I'm amazed with the way you work with the device.
Oh well, doctor, it has been quite easy for me to work with it as I've learned how it has been programmed and we have gained experience handling the devices made using robotic technology.
The fact put forward by Dr. Lena was true. You can catch the technique swiftly if you have worked with the device that involves robotics technology, and importantly, if you have good programming skills. Along with robotics technology, you will be able to sort out any possible problems that may arise while using this device by yourself.
Oh, that's why it was so tough for me to handle because I haven't learned any computer programming. Also, I have not been exposed to the utilization of robotics technology. So I believe that Dr. Lena's knowledge of coding has helped her to grasp the idea on how it works really quick. But I will need more training sessions to familiarize myself to avoid any failure.
Yes, Dr. Tara, we can arrange a few more training sessions for you to get familiarized with using the technology.
So what do you think about learning coding? Is coding only important for those who are ambitious in the IT field? Or is it useful for other occupations as well?
I never knew learning coding is important in such a way. I thought coding is meant only for all software developers. With this futuristic example you have shown me, I can assure that coding helps for problem solving with ease. Brian, what were those coding classes you mentioned earlier to me?
Yeah, Mom. Oh, that is.
Hey all! Now you guys have got an idea about the importance of coding. I must say that coding will not only be helpful in the medical field, but also in the other fields as well. Due to the technological advancement that we are experiencing, the inventions of new technological equipment will rise in every field of profession. According to the US Bureau of Labor Statistics, demand for software developers is about to grow by 22% by 2029. So if you are a person who is learning computer programming, it will never be in vain because it will have a positive impact on your career path in the future. In addition, the study of computer programming eventually will improve the kids' logical reasoning and problem-solving skills as they are exposed to find out the possible problems and provide an appropriate solution while they code. So we can now conclude that coding is important for everyone.
A big applause to this wonderful drama. And we would love to thank all students and parents for their time and support in making this drama a success. And we thank our team for their continuous effort.
And now, the next awarding category will be the Code Inventors Level 1 Fundamentals of Computer Programming. Duha Qasim, Arun Prasad Heshadri, Naduni Chandrasena, Adish Chandrasena, Ethila Nimsat, Davanadurage Risit Hansitu, Kion Atan Pereira, Ozair Ali Mauju, Osman Ali Mauju, Ehan Sanumita Hegoda, Ahmed, Muhammad Ashaq Shafraz, Jagnesh Praveen, Dilip Ramitu Ratnayaka, Sashen Fernando, Dipakugan Abisaran, Akshayan Kulasilan, Ashin Setni, Ashen Jayaneti, Nikesh Prabhaharan, Tenila Insandu, Balachandran Yagarajan Sharma, Rohini Balachandran, Anabayan Hakim Shidli, Anabayan Bahiragan. Congratulations to all the coders who have completed the Code Inventors Program Level 1.
Following on, we are going to award the Code Inventors Level 2, the Microcontroller Program. Karan Mohinani, Lakdil Jayasuriya, Teresa Thirunayani Madimaran, Walid Nihal Ahmed, Manoharan Kavistaran, Nadali Chandrasena, Adish Chandrasena, Nuha Qasim, Dapana Durage Risit Hansindu, Dion Atan Pereira, Ozair Ali Maujud, Uzman Ali Maujud, Rehan Sanumita Hegoda, Mr. Ahmed, Mohammad Arshak Shafraz, Ganesh Praveen, Balachandran Tyagarajan Sharma, and Rohini Balachandran. Congratulations to all of our young coders who have completed the Code Inventors microcontroller program with LearnWare.
Once again, a special mention to our young coders who have completed and received their award for the Code Inventors level 1 and Teresa Tirunayani Patimaran, Ollie Nihal Ahmed, Manoharan Kavishdaran, Naduni Chandrasena, Adish Chandrasena, Ha Kasim, Napanadurage Risit Hansindu, Ion Atan Pereira, Ozair Ali Mawjood, Osman Ali Mawjood, Rehan Sanmita Hegoda, Ahmed, Mohammad Arshak Shafraz, Jaganesh Praveen, Balachandran Tyagarajan Sharma, Rohini Balachandran.
Next, to give us all an idea of various coding programs, we are going to have a virtual debate program. Find the best, to really find which programming is the best. The participants of this event are Mariam Khan, Mohammad Arshak Shafraz, Vashini Manolya Ratnayaka, Pritihan Ravishankar, and Sivakugan Abhisar.
Hello everyone. Today we have gathered here to find out learning which coding program will be advantageous. There are four debaters who will be talking about their selected topics. Mariam will be arguing on the topic Scratch.
Hi everyone. Today I'm going to talk about Scratch programming and its specialities in comparison to other applications. With Scratch, young coders can learn how to use coding to bring their ideas to life by making projects. They learn to grasp computational concepts such as sequencing, controls, variables, and computational practices such as debugging and abstraction. Scratch was specifically designed with the child user base in mind, therefore, the design is simple to use and child-friendly. In Scratch, blocks are color-coded and organized in sections, depending on what they do. Blocks can simply be dragged from block palette instead of having to type out the code. Scratch enables students to create projects that express their ideas. Scratch is one of the best learning tools to master a mathematical and computational skill, and as a result, it enables young coders to develop that thinking pattern to resolve particular problems and innovate futuristic creations. Young coders create and share thousands of projects such as animation stories, interactive games, and dynamic simulation. With Scratch, you can program your own interactive stories, games, animation, and share your creations with others in online community. Being a Scratcher, I have eventually learned so much new technology in my learning pathway. Thank you.
Thank you, Mariam. Next, I invite Arshak to talk about microbit.
Hi, I'm Arshak Shafraz and I'm going to speak about the importance of microbit. Microbit is a pocket-sized portable computer packed with features. It can be programmed using JavaScript, Python, or block code. Microbit has 25 LED lights that can flash messages and be used to create games. Two programmable buttons that can be used to control games or hardware prototypes. an accelerometer so it can detect motions and know when the user is moving, a built-in compass which can be used to detect the direction, a Bluetooth connection to interact with other devices and the internet. Students can use Microbit to build a wide range of tools like gaming consoles, fitness trackers, wearables, autonomous vehicles, soil moisture and temperature sensors. In the process of programming a microbit and building tools with it, students develop skills like design thinking, prototyping, coding, experience working with materials and electronics using hardware. In Scratch, some of the blocks only appear when they are needed. This, however, can limit the imagination of the children because even though the blocks are available to use, the user may not know that they exist and therefore never create or even imagine a design that uses those blocks. But in Make code, all these blocks are visible and advanced. Microbit is powered by electricity, either via two AAA batteries or through a USB port. Students who use Microbit will learn how electricity works. Therefore, I conclude that the ease to use Microbit encourages us to engage with STEM subjects, boosting our future employability. Thank you.
Thank you, Asha. Next, I invite Oshini to share her thoughts about App Inventor.
Hello everybody, I'm Oshini, and I hope that everybody gathered here knows this amazing coding program called App Inventor. For those who don't, I'd like to give a brief explanation. App Inventor is one of the most popular coding programs used for inventing applications. Young coders use this for their first steps in their journey of coding from their young age. Kids love looking at colors than looking at black and white stuff. Therefore, App Inventor has used colorful blocks to represent lengthy black and white codes. And the most fascinating fact about App Inventor is that it's totally free. This gives a great opportunity for young coders in developing countries like Sri Lanka. Enough talking, let's come to the topic. According to my point of view, App Inventor is a brilliant programming app with more like every feature that an app could have. You have many options to connect your device with your mobile phone or your tablet. You can use a USB cable or you can scan the QR code. Or else you could type the 6-digit code for your program to connect with your mobile device. It's as simple as that. I shouldn't forget to tell you one of the most major advantages of an App Inventor. As we all know, it's hard to keep your device connected to your laptop all the time. It will be such a mess. In this case, the App Inventor gives you the opportunity to download the app and use it whenever you want. You can even share it with your friends and family. There are so many advantages in App Inventor, but unfortunately, we have limited time. So I'll wind up from here. Thank you.
Thank you, Oshini. Next, I invite Pratyan to share his information about Python.
Hi all, I am here to share my experience in learning Python at LearnWare. Although Scratch, Microbit, and Android App Inventor are very well known under their domain, Python is one of the most popular and fastest growing real world programming languages. And in fact, it also has accolade to be the best programming languages in the world. App Inventor is strictly for Android and not for phones that don't support Android OS, which means that an iPhone user can only use the emulator to test their apps and not upload it to their phone to keep. Do you all know that some of the major trending programs like Google, Instagram, BitTorrent, and Dropbox are developed using Python? Learning to code with Python at an early age will not only help us to understand real world programming, but also it will help to experiment with new technologies as we grow older. In fact, during our classes at LearnWare, we developed a point of sale system for supermarkets via creating a file-based database to store the inventories. Unlike any other real-world programming languages like the well-known Java, C++, Python is so much easier to learn and code, which is why it is famous among the younger generation. Also, Python has simple programming syntax, which codes which are easy readable just how we read English. As we know that we all living in a tech revolution era where coding is not an option for kids. Therefore, being a simple, highly productive and widely used programming language, I always recommend Python compared to all other languages for kids in secondary schooling.
Thank you, Prithian. Everyone spoke well on your given topics. There were different opinions from each of you regarding the other programming languages, where everyone made a comparison. We all must understand that each programming language has its own features and advantages, which helps us all in different ways. When we take a point which was put forward by Mariam, we can see how it helps her as a kid to grow in tech knowledge, which emphasizes the fact that it enables young ones to become good problem solvers and eventually to be a programmer in the future. Now that shows how important it is for the little ones to learn. From that, if we draw our attention towards the microcontroller programming, and this is another type of programming which enhances the idea of knowing the basics of robotics technology, as the coding down here is connected to an external device and makes it perform the task that we command. Students who use microbit will learn how electricity works, how to wire different components together to create a circuit, how to ensure that the device has the correct amount of electricity, and what the electricity requirements are for different components like LED lights and motors or sensors like ultrasonic and moisture sensors. Here again, the programming language is different and unique. Moving to the Android app inventor, well, when we have to talk about app development programming, the function is pretty straightforward. We are dealing with numerous apps nowadays, so it is obvious how important it has become in the present ages. This will enable an innovative and creative individual to make and get the best out of it. Finally, about the last programming language, which was argued by Prithian, the well-known Python programming, as he discussed the programming areas and its importance are huge. Then again, I would like to conclude that each of the programming languages is important depending on how it is being used, the features and the advantages which we could gain out of it if we utilize appropriately. Learning coding makes people gradually develop problem solving skills technically, and each programming language is specified for each level to improve the knowledge. Learn all the levels and gain the advantages of it. Thank you.
Thank you all coders for presenting a marvelous work. We thank the parents for their continuous time and support, and thank you Team LearnWare for your hard work.
The next awarding category is going to be the microbit robotics. Umar Yusuf, Abdullah Yusuf, Dagir R. Anif, Etuja Dinatmin Silva, Brian Kanishka Gunawardana, Sophia Dushyantan, Cynthia Dushyantan, Ozair Ali Maujud, Osman Ali Maujud. Congratulations to all the coders who have received the award for the microbit robotics.
And now, for the special mention to those who have completed the Code Inventors Level 1 and Level 2 and Microbit Robotics, Osman Ali Maujud and Ozair Ali Maujud. Congratulations to you all who have completed Code Inventors and Microbit with LearnWare.
Next awarding category, Web Design and Development. Harun Iqbal, Ilakian Kumaran, Umar Yusuf, Abdullah Yusuf. Congratulations, the coders who have received their award for the web design and development.
Moving on, here is a special mention to our coders who have completed both web design development and microbit robotics. Umar Yusuf and Abdullah Yusuf. A big congratulations to our young coders who have completed the respective courses with us.
Next awarding category, Codemasters, Level 1 Python Programming. Netmira Jayakodi, Muhammad Habib Hassan, Makantan Ajay Shankar, Chirana Imangit Vidana Pathirana, Anup Gunasekara, Navaraja Sharan Prasad, sorry about the technical fault. Once again, continuing with the Codemasters category Level 1 Python Programming, Navaraja Sharan Prasad, Pratihan Ravishankar, Mahajoti Kajisanan, Mahajoti Kajinisan, Manoharan Kavishtaran. Congratulations to our coders who have received their award for the Codemasters Level 1 Python Programming.
Let us have a special mention to those who have completed Code Inventors Level 1 and 2 and Codemasters Level 1 Python Programming with LearnWare. Manoharan Kavishtaran. Once again, congratulations for completing Code Inventors Level 1 and 2 and Codemasters Level 1 with us.
The upcoming event will be the launching of app named Circle Alert, which was designed and developed by the students of LearnWare who have completed the App Inventor program recently. And the participants are Ahmad, Dapana Durage Risit Hansittu, Chirana Imangit Vidana Patirana, Muhammad Arshak Shafraz, Nuha Qasim, Balachandran Tyagarajan Sharma, Teresa Tiranayani Madimaran, Rohini Balachandran, and Girik Niomi. So let's have a look at it now.
Good morning, all of you. I am Raja. This is Circle Alert. We can use this app to send a message when we are in an emergency or when you are in a panic.
Me and my friends created an app called Circle Alert, which is safety and easy to people.
This particular app that we created enables us to send alert messages to our desired contacts when we are in an SOS situation.
Sending messages, and you can also share the location.
So this is how it looks like. It is a complicated app, contains only very few icons. Even children can use it. We used an app called MIT App Inventor to create this application.
App Inventor allows us to give life to our imaginations and create amazing things like games, downloadable apps, and many more.
I'm going to explain about the Circle Alert app that we learned in the class. If you find yourself in a situation where help is needed, you can use the Circle Alert app. You can save 5 contact numbers of your closest relatives and save a default message. Then when there is an emergency, you can share your location and alert your circle by just clicking the alert icon, which will be so quick and life-saving.
Let's give it up for our app inventors for developing an amazing app. And this app will be available soon on Google Play Store. So try it out, everyone.
Following on, we are going to award our Android app inventors of LearnWare, Kirit Niyogi, Kirana Imankit, Dana Patrana, Nuha Kasim, Teresa Tirunayani Madimaran, Dapana Durage, Risit Hansindu, Yon Athan Pereira, M.R. Ahmed, Muhammad Aishaq Shafraz, Balachandran Tyagarajan Sharma, and Rohini Balachandran. Once again, congratulations all app inventors for completing this course with us.
And a special mention for the multiple course completion, Codemasters Level 1 Python Programming and Android App Inventor, Kirana Imakit Vidana Patirana. Now we have come to the end of our event.
Here is a special mention to our young coders who have completed both Code Inventors Level 1 and 2 and App Inventors. Nuha Kasim, Teresa Tirunani Madimaran, Dapana Durage Risit Hansindu, Yon Athan Pereira, M.R. Ahmed, Muhammad Arshaq Shafraz, Balachandran Tyagarajan Sharma, and Rohini Balachandran. Congratulations, young coders, for completing the Code Inventor Level 1 and 2 and App Inventor with us.
Next will be the special awarding category, Codeva International Competition 2021 organized by Stempedia India. Junior level, second runner-up, Brion Garusingha. Codeva 2020 participants of the senior level, Pritihan Ravishankar, Manoharan Kavishtaran, Jaganesh Praveen, Akshayan Kulasilan, Ashin Setmin, Kevish Laksana, Muhammad Arshaq Shafraz, Teresa Tirunayani Madimaran. Now we have come to the end of our session.
To conclude this event, I would like to thank LearnWare's supportive parents for their time and encouragement. A big congratulations to all our young coders who have been awarded this evening. Also, thanks to all our existing students. We wish you the best to your coding journey. A special thanks to our partners Stempedia, Electrics, and SLTC. We are looking forward in continuing our coding journey with you all in the future. Also, I would like to thank all the viewers on Facebook Live and a big thanks to LearnWare for putting up a very successful virtual graduation. Once again, a big thank you
to all of you.